And speaking of price moving, we got a lot of stuff going on this week. Do you think we're gonna see stuff take off or kind of settle down? What's your thought?
SD Bullion is giving away a monster box of 2024 Tree of Life silver coins. Sign up today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes.
Well, what do we have here?
Good to see you, Silver Dragon.
Good to see you, King Richard.
Hey.
Adrian, good to see ya. Where's Harry at?
Harry is off on a well-deserved vacation right now.
Good for him. All right, so while Dad's away, the kids are gonna play, huh?
Yeah, we're trying to keep the ship running here.
Yeah, well, it looks like you're doing a good job. You got all the cases filled. You got lots of silver here. What are people buying mostly right now? I mean, gold is still basically at an all-time high. What are you seeing?
Yeah, a lot of gold, a lot of silver. People are coming in selling, people are coming in buying. So it's a good balance of both.
Yeah, you do have quite a bit of gold in your tray here. Look at that ugly gold. Can we take a look at that?
Absolutely.
Why is this one ugly?
Well, somebody took the maple out of the flip and, had a good look at it. Several times. People like to look at their gold, but you can see this is ding up, scratched, and it's even bent a little there on the edge. Damage like this, not many people want to buy it. You're paying a lot of money for a piece of gold. You want it to look nice.
Yeah, so if it's all messed up like that, you just do them for spot?
Sometimes like this one, yeah, just because of how damaged it is.
Yeah, I feel like the 24 karat gold is more likely to get damaged than something like an eagle, which is just 22 karat, right?
Yes, I mean, they're both an ounce of gold, but they add copper and silver into the American Gold Eagle to make it stronger.
Well, I wanted to get your guys' opinion because I did a video recently, actually a series of videos, talking about the new silver eagles, which are gonna be coming out this year, and they're gonna have a star privy mark on them. And it's apparently going to be associated with some type of a video game company.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, I mean, do you think that's going to drive more people into the hobby? Or do you think these gamers are just going to sell the coins online and just get the money for them?
I think both. It'll get people talking about coins that normally wouldn't talk about coins. Or people that don't know that there's bullion and things you can invest in.
Right.
Especially with where we're headed with our dollar. I think it'll spark some good conversation.
I think it'll drive gamers to both stacking and numismatics. So we'll get some coin collectors out of it and we'll get some new stackers. I'm excited.
Do you have any idea what the video game might be? I mean, it's unnamed, but we could guess or speculate.
I have no idea. Maybe Grand Theft Auto Online, because it's a Star Privy, maybe Rockstar Games, who knows?
Yeah, could be. What do you think, Adrian?
Yeah, I think if it's at a video game company, I would say, and there's a Star Privy, Rockstar, makes sense.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what I think too. And maybe we're all wrong. It could be something totally different.
Yeah, I mean, one can only hope, right? As kids, we played that stuff, and I mean, when we could. I could see a mission being involved around that or something.
Yeah, one thing that I was kind of contemplating, and I mentioned it in my last video, is should we as stackers go out and buy the game and try and win the coin, or let someone else win it because maybe it would introduce someone else into the hobby? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's really up to whatever you want, honestly. You can try and do it yourself or buy it from another person. It comes down to your preference.
Would you get the game if it was something like Grand Theft Auto and try and win it?
Personally,
yes.
Yeah.
You think you would?
I mean, there's probably going to be a bunch of people looking for it if it's multiple prizes, hopefully, so a bunch of people win. That would be great. If it's just one person, that's fine too. I think the fact that they're giving a lot of people this opportunity will drive a lot of interest in this, and that's great.
Well, you actually do bring up a good point. So they said there's going to be 50,000 coins given away. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I wonder if it would be like one winner. Maybe one person would win all that, or if it would be 50,000 individuals that would each get one coin.
Who knows? It could be a lot of things. There's a lot of combinations between 1 and 50,000.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would be an insane giveaway, though. That's like, you know, $1.5 million if it was at spot price right now.
Yeah, it's a lot.
A lot of cheese, man.
Yeah, that'd be a crazy mission. Well, the other thing too is it could be like if you play the game, you get an entry into a drawing to win the coins or a coin.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe even if you're really good at the game, you could still lose.
Yeah, I'd be excited to see what it's going to be.
What's the point of putting these on the flips?
Putting them aside for an order we just took.
Nice. So what's the advantage of storing them like this as compared to like in a tube?
If you have a tube, I would say use the tube. These are just excess, so they ordered 25 of them. So we're going to put them in the flips here because they're going to pick them up here locally.
Oh, okay.
If I was shipping, I'll probably throw them in another tube.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it's just like not enough to fill a tube because the tubes hold 20.
Correct.
So if you have a few extras, you do them like that?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Nice. So the guy ordered some eagles and he ordered some maples too?
Yeah, 25. So a whole tube of those.
Do you have one of the maple tubes?
Yeah, let me check here.
Oh yeah, look at that. So why do you think they did that? Why do you think the maples have 25 and the eagles only have 20? I mean, are they just trying to be weird, trying to be different?
I don't know, maybe to save space in the monster box. You know how the Canadian maple leaf box is small?
Oh yeah, it is shaped differently.
So maybe to have that perfect square rather than the rectangle. So
Yeah, it's probably better to have the 25 then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably what happened is, so the Eagles came out in 1986. That was the first year. The Maples didn't come out until 1988. So the Royal Canadian Mint got to see what the U.S. Mint was doing wrong and try and like improve upon it, you know?
yeah, and then you get milk spots. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Dude, the milk spots were so bad on the Maples.
Oh, they were. Yeah, I'll show you a little trick here. So if you want to put your coins away and you don't want them to get all scratched up, you can actually do this with the tube.
Look at that.
And get them, flip it over here, and ready to roll.
That's a pro move right there.
Right?
Okay, I know we're kind of bouncing around a little bit in this video, but what is the deal with this coin right here? What in the world happened to that?
So it looks like somebody must have like spun it on something to kind of condense it. And usually you see these with rings. People make rings out of them.
Oh, like they were going to make a ring out of
Something
it and
like
decided
that.
not to?
It looks like it to me.
That's crazy. I mean, it doesn't even have the edge.
Yeah, so they just kind of like do this to it and all the metal expands and goes around the edge. Either that or it got stuck in something. That's my theory.
What do you mean it got stuck in something?
Yeah, it could be stuck in a machine and just kept going in circles, but it looks to me like it was intentionally done to like make a ring or something.
Yeah, I think it was probably on purpose. It looks strange. And then what about this mercury dime with that crazy toning? What do you think happened to that?
So here.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of beautiful.
Yeah, it looks like it's got some type of glue or something.
Like, I mean, it probably wasn't in jewelry or anything, do you think?
No.
Maybe someone was like putting a weird finish on it for fun?
Could be.
We'll never know. I mean, it's an 80-year-old coin. That's a lot of time to mess with it, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And just beautiful stuff. I enjoyed this stuff a lot. And you got some Standing Liberty quarters. Got this Frankenstein half.
Frankenstein.
And it's really cool. I really enjoyed this 90%.
I like kind of just looking through it. Like whenever I go to another coin shop, just kind of sitting down. It's almost relaxing, you know, just kind of seeing what they have.
Yeah, and you never know what you could find. You know, that's the thrill of it, of coin collecting, going to your local shop.
That's true. Yeah, I want to ask you about these silver dollars.
Yeah.
$29 each. If we see silver price continue to go up, I mean, you can't do this forever, right?
No, we can't. I mean, we're actually a pretty good price compared to where we can even get them for wholesale, right? Yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll be able to keep that special, but it's always good to check. You know, we like to have good prices.
Yeah, no, I think it is a really good deal. And, you know, speaking of price moving, we got a lot of stuff going on this week. There's a lot of stuff in the news. We got the Fed going to be making some moves one way or the other. I mean, I don't really know what they're going to do, but probably going to be cutting rates. Yep. Do you think we're going to see stuff take off or kind of settle down? What's your thought?
Usually it'll spike.
Really?
It's what'll happen. But, I mean, if I told you I knew what was going to happen, I'd be lying to you. So I don't know. But just what history has told us is that when there's rate cuts, you usually see the prices go up.
When it's cheaper to borrow money, people are going to borrow it. They're going to buy more with it. Tends to drive up prices.
Well, I think if they cut, I mean, especially if they do a big cut, we could see silver like do something crazy.
Yeah, I mean, either way,
Yeah.
something crazy for sure.
And I think the price of silver, the movement that we've seen is people anticipating that.
Right.
So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Look at that one there. I feel like this would be a good piece to like just kind of carry around in your pocket. You ever do that, Adrian? Pocket piece?
Yeah, I used to do it until I lost one, and then I was like, I'm not gonna do pocket pieces.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your pocket
It was a
piece?
Morgan.
Morgan dollar?
Morgan, yeah.
I would more peg you for like a Libertad guy.
Yeah, hey, that's not a bad idea, but I don't want to lose it. So.
Yeah, you don't want
But
to lose it.
but yeah, no, they're fun. I mean, it's a nice piece to carry, and you can show people, hey, you ever seen an old silver dollar, and show them and tell them that you carry one, and maybe even have them interested in coins now.
Another way to get people into coins.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I think I'm gonna blow this popsicle stand.
Okay, hey, sounds good.
Good to see you, bro.
Appreciate it. Good seeing you.
Yep, take care.